What's up, everybody? This is now set number 3 of the fall of 2021 Jurassic World LEGO reviews. Now, I'm getting a little tired of explaining at this point. I am late to the party. I have not done this. I did buy these sets when they came out, but things just kept getting pushed back. I never got the opportunity to do it until now, January of 2022. Oh man. Anyways, with the other two sets out of the way, we have two more sets remaining, including this one, which is called the Carnotaurus Dinosaur Escape. Now this features a rather fan favorite from the Jurassic World line of the Carnotaurus. We have gotten the Carnotaurus Dinosaur before in a previous set back in 2017. And here we are in 2021 with a brand new print of it. It's the same mold, obviously, but we'll look at that momentarily. And the idea of this is that Carnotaurus is on the loose, and the people of Jurassic World are trying to catch it via the two vehicles you see here. So actually, there's really not a lot in this set, as you can see. For this $70 set, there are only 3 big things. There's actually nothing super big that highlights the set. It's just 2 vehicles and a dinosaur. So let's take a look at the 2 vehicles first, and then we'll take a look at that dinosaur. So, like I said, this set is really mainly just highlighting 2 vehicles and a dinosaur. So the first vehicle we're going to look at here is Owen Grady's chopper. Now, like I said, Owen is what I like to call the equivalent of Steve and Alex in Minecraft, in LEGO Minecraft. Owen and Claire are just so common in all of these Jurassic World sets. They are not that special. So, when we look at the other minifigures later, you will see, I'm not going to put Owen, might as well show you now, because there is literally nothing new for him. He is your average Chris Pratt figure. You have gotten him in other Jurassic World sets if you've been collecting them. So therefore, he is not that new. So I'm not going to even bother showing him in the minifigure selection. You've seen it here already. So now the chopper that he's in, it's a very simplistic build. It's one of those small choppers, one-seater choppers. They're just mainly used for quick traveling. They're not supposed to travel a long distance. Notice how the cockpit here uses the Hero Factory Invasion from Below mech cockpit pieces. So that is a welcome addition. I love how they carried the piece onto these brick build sets, and that's awesome. One single lever in the driver's seat. There is one weapon equipped, which is the stud shooter. Of course, the colors follow the Jurassic World color, which is white and blue. Got the Indominus Rex symbol on there. The rotors is really what you would just expect, just, you know, like that. Backwards, you can see this whole thing is just one axle pin, and I think that was a little bit lazy. You could have at least just made the back actually with white bricks, just to make it more complete. I just feel this was just being lazy and just added a axle pin. It's just, that ain't it. The bottom is the helicopter pad. This is one whole piece, as you can see. That's okay. I guess that's fine. But remember, this set is $70, so maybe we'd like to see a little bit more details on this chopper as a whole. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this chopper. There's not too much to look at, and there's really not much to say. It's a relatively small chopper, a single weapon, i.e. the stud shooter. And yeah, so that's it for the chopper. It's okay. Could use more details. Remember, the price is $70. So with the price I'm paying for this set, I would expect a little more quality in my builds. And fortunately, this chopper doesn't exactly deliver that. Okay, and the other vehicle included in this set is this Jeep, as you can see. This Jeep is a 6-wheeler. Unfortunately, you'll notice the back 2 wheels aren't exactly working well together. There's always seems to be one that just stops rotating. I'm not even pressing on the vehicle. I'm just lightly doing this, and you can already see sometimes there are some problems. Unless you like really press it like this, then you can get all the wheels moving. So maybe that's just my problem because of the surface. I don't know. This is glass, as you can see. So there's that. Unlike the chopper, this truck follows, I think, more the traditional Jurassic Park colors with dark red and sandstone, whereas as we saw in the chopper was white and blue. So think that's a little special. You can see there is a cargo or a little holder at the back. You can store cargo or minifigures or a trunk. And it just opens up like that. Just like that. Very simple. I like this. This is very spacious. There is good design in this thing, that's for sure. Notice they have used 2 of these overhead pieces. For the front with a sticker of the classic Jurassic Park sign, and on top just like this, no print of course. It's completely removable, and you can see you can technically fit another minifigure at the back, and then of course 2 at the front, so you can at most fit 3 inside, and then of course a couple more at the back. So actually this truck can actually hold a good amount of figures, you know. I think it can hold all the figures in this set, because there's 3, and potentially you can hold a baby dinosaur too in here if you want to. Other than that, there's not much details inside, with just a steering wheel and all that and whatnot. And overall, actually, I like this truck. Unlike the chopper I wasn't too much of a fan of, but this truck is cool. You know, it is really meant to go off-roading, off-terrain with the wheels, as you can see. So there's that. I like this truck. This truck is okay. It's not terrible, but it's mediocre to say the least. Other than that, yeah, it's really, you know, this set doesn't really have a lot. So yeah, that is it for this truck. So now let's look at the minifigures and then the Carnotaurus. Okay, minifigures. Now you'll notice, where's Owen? Well, I showed him earlier. It's right here. What I tell you? It's the Steve of for Lego here. It's you see him in every single set. So does Claire. So therefore he is the same. I'm not going to waste my time going through him because there's literally nothing new with him. So the other 2 figures in this set is Sammy and Kenji. Sammy, Kenji. I guess they are characters from the Camp Croatia show, which I don't follow, so that's probably why I don't recognize them. She has this taser staff, you know, to keep the dinosaurs at bay. She has 2 faces. Looks like the shirt she's wearing is very Hawaiian. I guess she's a Hawaiian character. And then we have Kenji here, which kind of looks more like that kind of. He kind of looks more like a school bully than a professional dude. Actually, he looks more of like a tourist. Why is he driving the truck? Actually, I don't really know. I don't follow the show, obviously. He has the Kai hair, as you can see, or the Kai's dad hair, as I like to call it. He's 2 faces, freaked out face, and a little smirky, confident. Really, he looks like a bully, in my opinion. And yeah, you see, it's just got a simple torso print. And that's these 2 figures are okay. Sammy is okay. I do like the Hawaiian shirt that she's wearing, though. I will say that. But of course, the other figures, Owen, no one cares about him. That is it for the minifigures. Of course, the highlights of the set, the highlight in any dinosaur or Jurassic World set is the dinosaur. This is the brand new Carnotaurus for this year. Now, obviously, the mold ain't new, but what is new is it's a completely fresh print with a brand new color scheme going on. Here is the one from 2018's Fallen Kingdom line. You can see there's a massive distinctive difference already from the colors. So the first thing is, of course, the shade. This Carnotaurus is a lot darker, though the base is still, you can see, kind of still keeps that brown color. But the face is already a lot darker. The face print is actually different. This one kind of looks like he's just happy. And then you can see from the eyes here, it actually looks like he is mean and actually ready to go on a rampage and actually pissed at something. So that's there's that. Also, you'll notice for the 2018 one, there's orange dots lying on the top and on the thighs there. There is nothing on the top. It's just that dark shade of dark brown to contrast it. But other than that, it's the same mold, same articulation, same hands, same head mold. Yeah, so there is your comparison from the 2 Carnotauruses. Now, I don't have the original Carnotaurus set. I bought this off Bricklink, in case you're wondering why I have not done a video on that dinosaur. So, yeah. So, because it uses the same mold, this is what I'll say. The arms are using the same arms from the Stygolomach dinosaur, and the main body and tail follows the Indominus Rex body. Again, this feels a little bit cheap because Lego's kind of copping out and kind of saving production, and really the only new thing is the head, because they can't replicate that, so they need to, of course, mold it on its own. Because scientifically, apparently Carnotaurus in the franchise, they're a lot smaller than T-Rexes, and because this is using basically the T-Rex base, it's the same size as the T-Rex. Oh well, it's Lego, it's fine. But knowing that this is also a Indominus Rex mold, feels a little bit of a cop-out, but it's whatever. So articulation is what you expect from every Lego dinosaur. The legs can be moved, the tail can be twisted, his very, very tiny arms can be moved as well. Of course, the head articulation, that, down, up, jaw can be closed, shut, and be opened. So, of course, this means lots of posability opportunities for this dinosaur, and I like it. I actually like this Carnotaurus a lot better than the other one, just because I like the shade of the brown. I like this dark brown a lot better. I just think it just looks cooler. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think this one's better, or 2018's one was better? But of course, this is definitely the highlight of the set, without a doubt. It's a brand new dinosaur, and I'm glad they're taking a different approach rather than always throwing in a T-Rex set, and having this be the big dinosaur for this wave. So that is good. Yeah, so good dinosaur. Okay, last but definitely not the least, here is the box for this set. This is a $70 box, so as you can see, it's what you expect. Although this does look more like a $50 set if I want to be like realistic, this really feels like a $50 set, so I'm a little bit bummed out by that value. But anyways, that's besides the point. As you can see, what's going on here is the Carnotaurus looks like he's breaking out, and then Owen is the truck is luring it away, and I guess the Owen is trying to shoot it with a tranquilizer, or is it? I don't know. Set 76941 with 240 pieces, and then here's the top with that beautiful Mastermind Toys price tag. Here are the figures at the bottom, and then the back. Looks like the Carnotaurus is in its imaginary exhibit, showing you some of the play features, and shows you that you can fit all 3 minifigures in the truck. I like that a lot. And showing you the Carnotaurus's play functions, the posability, and then the stud shooter. And yeah, so that is it for this box. Again, it all comes down to value. It's really what I see is the real problem to these kind of sets. Now I understand the Carnotaurus figure already will ramp up the value because it's a large dinosaur figure, large animal figure. Therefore, these kind of figures will always tend to ramp up the value of these sets. It's not even a T-Rex, but still, it's pretty much the same size of a T-Rex. So I understand that. The helicopter is fine, and so is the Jeep. But if you think about it, you just look at these 3, and you're like, this is a whole $70 set. Really? Like do you get, you're not, me personally, I haven't walked away feeling satisfied after building this set. Like, getting this set, yeah, definitely, I'm here for the dinosaur, so to be quite honest, I frankly don't really care about the helicopter and the Jeep. I'm really here for that new Carnotaurus, given that I got the old one from before. So it's just, to me, another collection to my Lego dinosaur, another addition to my Lego dinosaur collection. So, is this worth $70? I think this would be better as a $50 set. See, I'm keeping it that because I understand the value of the Carnotaurus itself, because, like I said, big animal Lego figures are not cheap, and that's fine. But does the helicopter and the Jeep add to the value? Are they also worth that much compared to the dinosaur? That's really what I'm trying to say here. And I think $70 is just a tad too high. So overall, though, this set it's meh, it's okay. Really, the only thing that's the strongest here is the Carnotaurus, and so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Other than that, the other 2 are fine. The other 2 vehicles are fine, but they're not particularly perfect. but nothing's perfect. I'm just saying they could be better. But the dinosaur is great. Of course, it's always great. So, that is it for this video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the other Jurassic World sets that I've done, they are available in the playlist. And after this video, I've got one more 2021 Jurassic World set to do, and that's it. And then we can move on to the 2022 sets at long last. Alright, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in another one.